Hello and welcome to the Today's Money Masters. I'm your host, Jean-Paul Menu. The Today's Money Masters competition comprises 3 professional investors and a novice, each provided with $500,000 to invest. The participants will invest in stocks, bonds, and collective investment schemes. They'll share their strategies over a 1-year period, at the end of which the top portfolio manager will be declared. So let's join the masters for this exciting journey. On today's program, we are joined by Timar Jackson, one of our professionals. He's from NCB Capital Markets Limited. Hey, Timar, how you doing?
I'm doing well, JP. Thanks for having me.
Good. Let's get right into it. From your statement, Timar, I see that you have gained a $6,000 profit from your investment in Seprod. That was a good buy. Can you enlighten us as to why you chose it?
Well, first of all, JP, Seprod is a large manufacturing and distribution company, one of the largest food companies in the English-speaking Caribbean, right? Mm-hmm. One of the interesting things about Seprod, which a lot of persons on the street might not know, is that it is the company behind a lot of the popular household brands, such as Chiffon, Suppligen, Surge, and Betty, just to name a few, right? The company is also a very large exporter. Last year, it walked away to a number of awards, including Champion Exporter of the Year. What that means is that this company earns a lot in terms of foreign exchange for Jamaica, but also for itself. And the company has become much bigger over the last year as well. The company acquired Facey Commodities Company Limited just last year, and with the inclusion of that into the group, we've seen where the company's revenue has grown over 70%.
Wow.
Right? Mm-hmm. So that is something that is not seen very often, first of all. Okay. Right? Despite this though, what we've seen is where Seprod has taken some one-off losses. Right? One of those being a significant $185 million loss due to a one-off expense related to the consolidation of its dairy operations. Okay. Secondly, the company also took a loss from its sugar manufacturing division, which it has recently closed. So where I'm coming from now, JP, is that if it's closing the sugar operating division, right, I'm going to see where over $300 million will be coming back to the bottom line. So the prospects look very good for Seprod going forward. Revenues are up significantly, and we can continue to expect that because Seprod is a consumer staples company. It's a consumer brand. We use these products every day. Right? So the outlook for Seprod looks very good. I'm very bullish on the stock. And that is why I decided to purchase it.
All right, nice. All right, well, we're up on a break tomorrow, so we'll have a little bit more with Timar after this. Keep it here. Welcome back to the Masters Competition. I'm Jean-Paul Menu. We're here with Timar Jackson from NCB Capital Markets Limited. Now, Timar, Sagicor Group Jamaica has contributed around $5,000 to your portfolio. What is the target price for this stock and why? Okay,
so Sagicor Group has been a really good performer over the last couple of years. The company has grown in size and scale, and it continues to do so, right? In the last financial year, we've seen where Sagicor has grown profits significantly, but just since the start of this financial year, the first 6 months, we've seen where profits has grown over 21%. Okay. And the interesting thing about this is that the company is firing on all cylinders. All the divisions, except for one, has pretty much reported significant growth in profit. So that makes us very bullish on this stock, right? In terms of a target price, I'm seeing Sagicor coming out at about $81, and that is a valuation that we at NCB Capital Market would have generated based on the fundamentals that we've observed and crunching the numbers.
Okay. So you're optimistic about
Very optimistic about it. And my optimism stems from the fact that the economy has been performing well. The government of Jamaica and the central bank have been doing a lot in terms of generating and stimulating growth within the economy. So Sagicor will benefit from accommodative monetary and fiscal policy. And they're also benefiting from the high level of consumer and business confidence within the economy. What high business and consumer confidence does for a company like Sagicor is to generate additional fee income, because persons who are confident about what is going on in the economy, they're seeing a little bit more in terms of income. They'll want to buy a house, right? They'll want a mortgage, so they'll go to a company like Sagicor or NCB Scotia and so forth. In addition to that, businesses, because of what is going on in the economy, they'll want to expand. And for this reason, they'll want to borrow loans from these banks and undertake massive projects. So all in all, this year spells a very good atmosphere for Sagicor, and I remain very bullish on the stock.
Sagicor is looking good. That's all the time we have, Timar. That was Timar Jackson, NCB Capital Markets, giving us his financial thoughts this week. Thanks, Timar. Join us next week, same time, for another exciting episode of the Masters Competition. Follow the pros and the one novice each week on the Masters Competition, and listen and analyze the strategies with the Masters on RJR 94 FM, Thursdays at 8:45 a.m. as they challenge each other to stay ahead. Also, look out for their portfolios in the Sunday Gleaner. The Masters Competition is a product of Today's Money Limited, brought to you in partnership with NCB Capital Markets Limited, Proven Wealth Limited, Money Masters Limited, Credit Union Fund Management Company Limited, and the Jamaica Stock Exchange. I'm Jean-Paul Manu. The Masters is another fine product from Today's Money Limited.